Hey guys, it's Ryan. It is Thursday, September 15th, 2016, and this is my voice 9 months on testosterone. Um, Wanted to do a little transition update as well as just kind of talk about some stuff. Um, I'm not always really good at articulating what I'm feeling, so if my thoughts are scattered or not complete or don't make any sense, they don't really make a lot of sense to me either. So I apologize in advance. As far as like my physical transition goes, I have noticed another significant drop in my voice on a daily basis. Probably a couple weeks ago, I noticed it was like getting consistently lower, um, which is nice. I am passing um, almost, I'd probably say 85% of the time in public, which is great. Um, my facial hair, I don't typically keep it on because it's still kind of figuring out what it's doing. But when like probably about a couple weeks ago when I did let it like go for a little bit, I was noticing that it did connect on both sides, and I get it under here. So probably shaving like 2 or 3 times a week, which is probably pretty consistent and normal, I guess. I don't know. Physically, I've been feeling a lot stronger. I've been trying to work out as much as possible, but not always. I don't always really. I don't really. I don't always make the time. I'm not gonna make excuses. I don't always make the time to go do it, but when I do, I feel great afterwards. Um, when I run, I've gotten down to a 7 minute mile, which is, if you know anything about me, phenomenal. And literally never did that before. Um, and I went rock climbing earlier in the week. Loved it. Found it was something that I had a lot of fun doing, and it was like physically challenging, mentally challenging. Definitely something I'm going to keep doing, but definitely notice I'm getting stronger. My like muscle definition and tone is getting a lot better. So that's something that has been making me feel a lot more confident lately. Um, as far as the rest of it goes, I, for the first time in 9 months, have noticed that I hate this. I hate it. It's it's not fun. It is not glamorous. I try my hardest to stay as positive about it as possible because I know that this is something that ultimately I have chosen to do, and chosen to pursue. But it's tough. It's starting to weigh on me pretty heavily. Um, Before there were mornings where I have expressed that I don't want to get out of bed because I don't want to have to put on a binder and go through all of the shenanigans it takes for me to feel comfortable enough to be in the world. Um, it's hard. I, as much as I love being clean, the act of showering and just being aware of my physical body as it is right now is not a comfortable experience, and doing that on a daily basis is really starting to just take a toll on me. I'm becoming impatient, with not seeing changes fast enough, not having not being financially stable enough to afford surgery, um, to alleviate a lot of the dysphoria that I have. I can't even see that down the line. So it kind of feels like this insurmountable obstacle right now. Even though if I sit and I think about it, it's not. But I just need to be patient. And right now, it's hard to do that when every day just feels like a struggle. Um, and staying positive and continuing to remain at peace and happy with my transition is becoming way more difficult as time goes on. Um, on top of that, the other wrinkle in this is that I'm in a relationship with someone who is phenomenal, fantastic. I've never felt as loved or supported by another person in my life as I do with my partner, and um, our relationship is great. The only the only problem that we're running into is who I'm becoming is not who she ultimately desires to be with. It's just two diametrically opposing points of view. Like, I don't see myself through the lens of a female, and ultimately that is what she desires. So it feels like a um, unstoppable force is meeting an immovable object, and neither one of us really know what to do with that. So on top of already feeling like just down about transitioning and like how difficult it's becoming and how hard it's been lately, on top of it, I'm becoming resentful of the fact that I chose to transition, or um, just the fact that I even feel this way, or am even needing to struggle through this. I'm beginning to resent it because it is turning something that is so good and was making me so happy and so like um, feeling like feeling like invincible. Um, it's eroding at that, and it feels like there's just nothing I can do about that, which is less than ideal. So there's a lot that's going on, and I don't know how to juggle these things, and I don't know how to make sense of them. This feels like one of those unfortunate things that like a lot of trans guys experience, or I've read about this happening, and it is was my biggest fear prior to transitioning, was that I would find somebody who checked all the boxes for me, but that I wasn't able to do in return for them. So that's been a little tough lately. Um, I can't thank you guys enough for continuing to support me through this. I continually get messages from you guys that are very uplifting, and they always come at just the right time, like just when I need them. So, for those of you that do reach out, thank you. Your words, I can't even express what they mean to me. So, very appreciative of all of you guys for watching. As always, if you have questions or want to see me talk about a certain thing, or are wondering about anything I'm going through, feel free to reach out. You can always contact me through a variety of social media. But I, as always, hope all is well in your guys' worlds and in your guys' lives. So have a good day, guys.